this interview. I'm assuming California. They're talking to this little Hispanic guy, and he says, you know, he doesn't want to be in America the way America is. He doesn't want to be called an illegal. He wants to be called undocumented. And he says, what we really want is and listen to him. He says, I want real socialism, not the fake socialism, the real socialism. Play this clip.
We don't agree with the term illegal. We're undocumented. We've been here for thousands of years before you guys showed up, screwed up everything. We think we should organize together with the U.S. working class and fight together and create a better system. We're anti-capitalist. We think socialism does work, real socialism, not Venezuela, not Cuba, not any of that crap that they try to sell us as socialism. And we believe it would be a more humane system that will take care of most of all people's necessities.
Is there a country we can look to kind of model the socialism idea?
The only model would be Soviet Union the first 4 years. After that, it became a mess. Sadly, there was a bureaucrat leadership that grew out of that, but it has to do mainly with the attacks of the U.S. and all big powers against that system that was working. In the few years that it lasted, it showed the world that it could do much better than capitalism.
You know, here's my thing with that. Like, it gives me a little aneurysm when I hear people talk about they want to try socialism. Because here's the thing, you already came out of a failed state. Now you're wanting to create another one because you could do it right this time around. Now, I made a comment about this video, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not, but you could try to correct me if I'm wrong. Is I said the problem with socialism is it's all great until you say, okay, we're going to divvy up all of our goods. You get your working class together, and you go out there and you're going to fight for it, and you're going to divvy up all of your income. And then you're going to let somebody or some board of directors is going to determine where your money's going to be distributed. And they realize that they've got control of your money, and therefore they're no longer benevolent dictators. See, that's where it falls apart, because people are greedy and they're evil. And socialism, he says, well, the first 4 years of the Soviet Union, no. In 1917, when the Bolsheviks took over, the first thing they did is took the children out of the home because they put them in special schools to teach them how to be good communists. Ultimately, they turned into KGB agents and became executioners, okay? So don't tell me the first couple of years of Russia was good socialism. See, socialism, it sounds cute until you try it. And see, these people have come out of a failed state, and they're wanting to come to America and turn America into a failed state because they've been told, it's been propagandized that America's not worth saving. F you, Barack Obama, and your globalist plan to bring us down from exceptionalism to equal the playing field across the globe. See, socialism's always marketed like a group hug with free stuff. Let's all just share, right? I mean, like that's some kind of revolutionary idea and something every 5-year-old tries before they learn that one kid always hogs the shit. But here's the truth. See, socialism doesn't share the wealth. It spreads the misery, folks, because every time it's been tried, from Venezuela to Cuba to the Soviet Union, crashes and burns, people die. Why? Because when the government owns everything, nobody owns anything. When the government owns everything, nobody owns anything. Your incentive disappears. Those people out there working in the field, looking around, you know why those people are out there in the field working around, looking around? You know why? Because they have incentive. You know why they walked up here to this country? Do you know why we have illegals in this country? Because they were incentivized. When you have socialism, nothing is incentivized anymore. Incentive disappears. Then innovation dies. Do you want to know why they're down there still picking those crops with their hands, and they don't have a big combine going through there and just plucking that stuff off? You want to know why? You want to know why? Because second world and third world countries don't have innovation. Socialist and communist countries, people that believe in that kind of stuff, Marxist ideologies, don't believe in innovation. They don't have combines. They don't have equipment. They're out there detasseling the corn by their hand, which actually we still do that in Indiana. That's the best way to do it. I mean, why are you going to work hard when your reward, I mean, let's talk about his worker class. He says his worker class is going to fight. Explain to me why you're going to work hard with the worker class when your reward is the exact same as the guy doing nothing. That's not equality, that's institutionalized laziness. I mean, you want your doctor chosen based on the wait list and a quota, or do you want the best brain surgeon money can merit and find? Socialism kills excellence. It drowns individual drive under a sea of regulation, red tape, and bureaucrats who couldn't manage a lemonade stand without a damn bailout. And don't even begin to forget, I'm telling you, you won't talk about socialism? We'll just tax the rich. That's a fantasy, folks. You can tax every billionaire at 100% and not come close to funding the bloated promises of a socialist utopia for even 3 months. The math doesn't work. The math don't math, and that's the thing about socialism. It's not rational. It's emotional, and it feeds envy, not effort. It punishes success to subsidize that stagnation. Socialism is going to promise equality, but all it delivers is equal suffering, equal shortages, and equal silence when people dare to complain. Ask Cuba. Not like Cuba, not like Venezuela. Ask them. Ask them. Ask North Korea. Maybe that one worked for a little while with real socialism. Ask anybody who stood in a bread line while their government elite dined like royalty. Ask Gavin Newsom when they shut your ass down in California during COVID, as Todd would say, and he's eating at French Laundry. Because at the end of the day, socialism doesn't elevate the poor. It just brings everybody down to the same damn level of despair. And the only people who benefit are the ones in charge of redistributing what you earn. So no, socialism doesn't work, never has, never will, because you can't build a strong, free society by punishing freedom and weakening the strong. And if you still think it works, you're either not paying attention or planning to be the one in charge of the redistribution.